Hey everyone, it's Kirk McLean here, and you're watching Clay's Canucks Commentary.
Hey Canucks fans, and welcome to Clay's Canucks Commentary Live, presented to you by Van City Experts Real Estate. I am Clay, Emo Canuck Clay, and this is my Canucks take, all in one take. It is Monday night, February the 26th. If you're new, here's what you should do. Hit the subscribe button now for daily Canucks insight that's positive, timely, and trustworthy. Thanks everyone for being here on a non-Canucks game night. So it might be a bit of a smaller crowd. It's also a Canucks After Dark night, or I guess I should appropriately say it's a Monday night. So because it's a Canucks After Dark night, we basically talked about Canucks for the last hour and a bit. So tonight's going to be a much lighter night. I'll just do 10 minutes max of Canucks talk, and then we will get into the game. So a bit of a lighter show, a bit of a smaller show tonight, but I think that's good because we're going to have some variety here on this channel. So I hope you guys are doing well on this Monday. Moderators, do what you need to do to keep this a safe and respectful space. Members, that's legends, Hall of Fame and franchise members, thanks for all of your support as always. And to everyone else, no matter where you're watching from, whether my beautiful neighborhood of Steveston and Richmond, in the city, in the province, lower mainland province, country, continent, around the world, thank you for being here. You know that you could be doing anything else, watching anyone else, getting ready for work, school, or bed, or all three. But the fact that you're here with me, know how much I always appreciate you, and I never, ever take you for granted. So whether you're watching on Instagram like Krista and Derek, hello, friends, although you can't really comment there, I don't really see it. If you're watching on Facebook or if you're watching on YouTube, thanks for being here. And this is how you can get involved tonight. You can subscribe so you get active in the chat section and get notified of my videos whenever I post. You can like the video. There are 37 of you in here, which is pretty good on a non-Canucks game night, 14 likes. So if you would be so inclined, please give this video a like. You can leave a donation and get the donation train out of the station. You can gift a membership. You can upgrade your own membership, buy your own membership. And then if you can use a monthly membership message as well. Okay, so there's a lot of things that we can talk about, but I think what we do is we're going to talk about the Canucks. I'm going to do the schedule quickly, Elias Pettersson quickly, and then we'll get to some games tonight. So, actually, let's do this. Let's do 10 minutes, me, 5 to 7 minutes, me. I'm trying to think if we should do a few minutes of questions. Yeah, maybe I'll do just 5 minutes of questions, and then we'll get to games because I want to keep this moving pretty quick tonight, if that's pretty cool. Yes, Jason, I saw that Marie and Chris's GoFundMe is over $100,000, which is good. They need all the help they can get. And if you were on Canucks After Dark just a few minutes ago, shout out to you for pulling double duty tonight. I'm going to start with the Elias Pettersson stuff really quick. And I actually asked a poll. I said, are you sick of the Elias Pettersson contract talk? And 42% of you saying, yes, let's just see what happens. 37% of you are saying, no, this is a massive issue. And 20% of you are saying, somewhat, but I get that it's important. I don't want to rehash everything I just said on Canucks After Dark, but this is where I come out on it right now. He said at the start of the season that I'm going to wait until the end of the season. So I'm going to take him and his agent at their word. I'm going to take Patrick Alvin and Jim Rutherford, who I trust, who've earned my trust, and I think the trust of all Canucks fans. I'm going to trust that they are working hard behind the scenes. They are not negotiating through the media, and they're understanding, honoring PD's wishes, is that they are going to negotiate at the end of the season. It's fine if that rumor is true that they dropped a $96 million contract offer, 8 times 12, and if PD didn't sign it, that's fine. Because remember, he said he's not going to sign or do any negotiating until the end of the season. He probably wants to see what management's vision of this team is. He wants to see that we get good players, that we have good systems, that he likes the coach, that he still likes playing here, all those things. So I'm in the camp of yes, let's just see what happens because that's what PD and probably Canucks management agreed to at the start of the season. However, I'm not stupid. I realize that when there's reports of Elliot Friedman on Hockey Night in Canada on Saturday night national TV saying teams are calling on PD, I recognize when shows like Sakaris and Price and Donnie and Dolly are talking about the fact that they're surprised that PD hasn't signed yet, and maybe he's having second thoughts. So whether they're doing that for a bit of clicks, whether they're doing that to push their shows, poll questions, conversation, whatever it is, that's fine. They can do whatever they want. And each of us, smart Canucks fans, has to develop our own opinion and decide where we stand on this issue. So I'm not even going to worry about what are we going to get for him in a trade, how much would an offer sheet have to go for, whatever. I'm just taking, this might be too simplistic, but I'm taking Elias Pettersson for his word. I am taking Canucks management for their word in that they are going to worry about this and talk about this at the end of the season. Call me naive, call me simple, whatever you want to call me. Just don't call me late for dinner. But I'm not worried. I'm really not. I'm really not, because this is exactly what this is exactly what we anticipate to happen. So there we go. We'll see. I might be proven wrong when something crazy happens, like he gets traded or he makes a contract demand. I just don't see that happening right now. And I think, and yeah, I like Elliot Friedman. I think he is well, but both can be true. I can sit here and say that, or not even both can be true. Pettersson could not be talking negotiation, and teams can be calling on PD, which would make sense. If you're a smart GM, you probably should call Patrick Allvin and say, hey, what's going on with PD? Any chance of moving him or any thought of moving him? Here's what I can offer. And even if nothing happens now, if things go south with PD a year down the road, and I made this point in Canucks After Dark, Patrick Allvin's going to remember that general manager from that Atlantic Division team that called about PD in February of 2024 and saying, okay, is that deal still on the table? So again, I trust, like Elliot Friedman, he's usually not clickbaity at all. I trust he's very, very well connected, and as opposed to some other national guys. I won't name who those guys are. And I do trust Rick Dollywell because I think he is very well connected. So if he says maybe there's concern, maybe there is concern a little bit, and they don't usually blow things up more than they need to. But at the heart of it, I'm going to trust PD, and I'm going to trust Canucks management. So there's a couple of thoughts about that. Now, Canucks schedule. And I'm going to go pretty quick tonight because I want to get to a few minutes of your questions, and then I want to get to our games. 3 games this week. They have Sidney Crosby and the Pittsburgh Penguins tomorrow. They got the LA Kings on Thursday. I'm going to that game. And then they start their 3-game California trip on Sunday in Anaheim. These are all winnable games. I was going to say these are all teams below them in the standings because every team is below the Canucks in the standings, not by points percentage, by points. But I predicted on Canucks After Dark that didn't say it's going to be easy, but the Canucks should be able to win all 3 of these games. So that was a very quick preview. I'm not trying to rush things, but I'm going to have shows on Tuesday night and Thursday night after each of the next 2 games. We can break down the games, but we know Pittsburgh is out of the playoff spot. It's going to be hard for them. Things haven't gone well there, despite the acquisition of Erik Karlsson. Kyle Dubas got to figure out what's going on there. Then we have LA, who are battling. They start off really hot. Then they had a horrible stretch, and now they're coming back to life. And they're going to be battling Edmonton, even though they lost to Edmonton today. They're going to be battling Edmonton for 3rd spot in the Pacific Division, or maybe even challenging Vegas as well, depending on how well Vegas does. And Anaheim, they stink, and we'll have plenty of times to talk about them before the end of the week. Some scores tonight. Washington beat Ottawa, no effect on us. Dallas lost, so one of the top teams. Edmonton beat LA, as I mentioned, and then Seattle Kraken, the same Seattle Kraken that I watched pummel our Vancouver Canucks last Thursday from behind the Canucks bench. They beat the big bad Boston Bruins. So we crushed the Bruins. We've broken their spirit. Seattle beat Boston 4-3 in a shootout today. So we put it all together, and this is what the standings look like right now from a wild card perspective. Actually, let's go division first. We care about our division. We're 11 up on Vegas. They have 2 games in hand. We are 12 up on Edmonton. They have 4 games in hand. and then we are 14 up on LA. You go to the wild card, and in the East, it's still the two Atlantic teams, Detroit and Tampa. Then a big gap to Washington, New Jersey, and there's Pittsburgh. In the West, it's LA with their loss. They are still 2 points behind Edmonton with one more game more played. The Nashville opening up a lead over St. Louis, although St. Louis has those 2 games in hand. And then when it comes to the entire league, we are still number 1 with Boston. Oh, nice. We are actually tied with Boston now with their single point, same points percentage, 1 ahead of the Rangers, 2 ahead of Florida. But in terms of points percentage, yeah, Boston falls basically to a tie with us. We were 5th last night. We are tied for 4th now with Boston, right behind Florida, Winnipeg, and Rangers when it comes to points percentage. But we care more about points. Okay, friends, I'm going to do 5 minutes. We're going to do things out of order here. I'm going to do 5 minutes of your questions right now. Then I'll do my mid-show sponsor read, and then we'll get to all of the games. So let's go really quick. Let's go 5 minutes. Hey, Dave, watching from Facebook. We have 12 UFAs. We can't sign other players until we know how much we can spend after we sign PD. We should know if he wants to sign or not, even if he ain't signing until the summer. We are first in the division. If he doesn't want to play for winter, then trade him in the summer. I'm getting frustrated. That's totally fair. I understand what you're saying about the UFAs, but I think they have a number that's earmarked. Like their number that they have is not going to be off by more than a couple million. So I still think they can plan even without having them signed, but I understand your frustration. Disturbed. I'll do my best. I should have given PD my Sharpie when I was at the game in Seattle, because that's probably the closest I will get to him. Good point. All right, friends, I got 5 minutes of questions. Let's go. Why do you think the NHL is more concerned about the Jets' attendance issues, despite Arizona having no announcement on their future yet and still playing the college rink with less attendance than the Jets? Good question. I didn't know that the NHL was more. Did they come out with something, or I need a bit more background before I answer this? But just in big picture, you want the Jets to succeed, given this is their second foray there, and of course they're only one of 7 Canadian teams. Why are the Canucks interested in Brendan Duhaime from Minnesota when we have too many bottom 6 options? Yeah, Ricky, that's what Parker and I were talking about on Canucks After Dark. I don't know what the attraction is to Duhaime, given that we seem to have a lot of these types of players already, unless they want his toughness, because Joshua is going to be out longer than they thought. That's the only thing I can think of. Can PD be a LeBron becoming his own GM and putting his team together? I don't think the NHL is not set up to go that way. Do you think Canucks will get mad at Friedman and Dolly for stirring up PD talk? No, Elliot Friedman and Rick Dolly are going to do what they need to do. The most I've heard of communications director Craig McEwen calling these guys up and saying, "Hey, why'd you say that?" But all they can do is give them a slap on the wrist. They're neither of them. It's not like they're from Sportsnet where they're the rights holder, so the Canucks really can't do anything. Hey, Eric, Flames fan here. Want to take Huberdeau? Absolutely not. No, we see what happened. We're taking Kachuk maybe for Pettersson. I'm not saying that on behalf of the fan base, but definitely not Huberdeau. But thank you for the offer. Now, if you want to put Tanev in a package with some draft picks and stuff, now we're talking. Thought it was great. Adam Forsyth was on doing some local media today, and he's really likable. I've met him before. He came across really well, and I thought it was a nice touch to the game. Which Canuck was the most interactive with you and Sean in Seattle? Well, it was actually the coaching staff. Adam Foote, I gave him a fist bump through the glass. Elias Lindholm, as you guys know, Sean got Elias Lindholm's stick, but that was through the stick guys, not the Lindholm himself. So none of the players really, because they were just in a bad mood that night because they didn't play that well. As PD waits, do you think the overall result of the season affects the type of decision PD makes? Absolutely. I think he wants to make sure this isn't a flash in the pan fluke type of season. Huberdeau and Kadri and Tanev all 50% retain. I still don't know if I would do that, actually. Canucks Boston was awesome. A huge win for many reasons, which I talked about actually in last night's show, but very, very good. PD for Draisaitl. I'm not sure if Edmonton makes that trade, actually. Do I ever rub elbows with? No, I see John Garrett like once a year, and that's at a team function, never like at church or in the public. But if there's ever a scheduled time, I will make sure that I reach out to you, Toy Maker, somehow. But no, I don't see him very often. Oh, Winnipeg's attendance down 23% thing. Yeah, Adrian, I do know that John Garrett goes to IC Delta. Canucks could cut them off. I don't know about that. Blues want to trade Kyrou before no movement kicks in. If Pettersson wants out, would you want the Canucks to go after Kyrou with the assets they get for Pettersson? Oh, so you're talking about not Pettersson for Kyrou, but if we trade Pettersson, yeah, I think Jordan Kyrou is a really good player. It always depends on the cost. Do you think DeSmith will get the start tomorrow versus the Penguins? Yes, only if Demko's not well, because I know Demko had to miss the meet and greet yesterday. But otherwise, I think you play Demko. Tom Greenman, we're 1-0 with the Greenmen for sure. PD wants to play for a winner. We're first in the league. Maybe he's upset with how last year went, with how he handled how the coach and all the drama. Maybe, Dave. We never know. We don't know. And that's the thing. We're in the dark. As an RFA, if PD goes, which team can he go to and get a massive deal that isn't a bottom team? Oh, I think there'd be a lot of teams that would be after him and they make space for him. I don't know. That's a good question, Phil. I'd have to do a bit more research. I do think the Canucks will re-sign PD. New Jersey for PD if he goes. Quinn wants to play with his brothers. Yeah, I've heard a couple people say that PD's not going to sign here long term because he thinks that Quinn is going to go play with his brothers. All right, friends, I'm gonna move on there because it's 11:30. I'm gonna get to the game, so I'll do my mid-show sponsor read right now. So hang out for 2 more minutes, and then we'll get to the game. Shout out to my primary sponsor, Vancity Experts Real Estate. Contact Jason Lim and his team for all of your real estate needs. Shout out to my secondary sponsor, Perform and Transform, personal training, weight loss. Check them out at ptforum.com. Thank you to Gassy Jag Art, maker of that fine artwork. Thank you to Vessi Footwear. Use the link tinyurl.com/VessiClay and receive a free pair of socks of your next pair of Vessi shoes with your next purchase of Vessi shoes. My shows this week, tomorrow, post-game, Canucks Penguins, 11 p.m. Wednesday is members only live stream. Thursday, back here once again for Canucks Kings post-game. Looking for Canucks tickets? A couple of you emailed me last night. Email me at canuckclay@gmail.com. And we are still selling spots on this Vancouver to Vegas trip. March 31st to April 3rd. The game is on April 2nd, Vancouver versus Vegas. $999 based on double occupancy. So bring a friend. Price includes return airfare, airport transfers, 3 nights at the Park MGM, and the game ticket. And if you're interested, contact Neal Chark, nealc@uniglobecarefree.ca, nealc@uniglobecarefree.ca, and tell him that Canuck Clay sent you because he is tracking where the interest is from. Mid-show reminder to all of you to subscribe, to like the video, to leave a donation. Be the first to leave a donation. We often don't get a lot of donations on games night. Although wasn't it a games night where I couldn't leave? Like a couple weeks ago. I'm so confused. Anyways, you can leave a donation. You can gift a membership. You can buy your own membership, upgrade your own membership, and you can use your monthly membership message. Okay, let's get to the games. Let me just take a sip of my pink grapefruit juice. And Fangirl is correct. I only have one rule for these games. Don't be a jerk. Don't spoil them. That's all I ask is don't spoil the games. Okay, friends, who's this? Kind of got some either big ears or he got some long hair sticking out. Who is this? Who is this? Just checking something. No, okay, we're good. Good night, Lyndon. Adrian T comes in with a Noah Juleson. That is the first one. All right, let's try it. Oh, shucks. I clicked on the wrong guy. Which is okay. Which is okay, actually, because they weren't, what do you call it? Redundant guesses. So from my first 2 guesses, we now know we knew the players in the West, and we know it's a defenseman in the Central Division. So I need a non-Canadian, non-Finnish defenseman from the Central Division. Sean Jersey does qualify, but he's too young, and he's Canadian, and he didn't have the right jersey. Okay, bad guess, and not yours a bad guess. I need to be more discerning. Plus, I wasted one of our guesses. So I'm looking for a Central Division defenseman who's older than 26, who's not Canadian, not Finnish, and whose jersey's number is close to number 20. Here's the silhouette again. There he is. Look at that guy. I'm pretty sure Miro Heiskanen is not over 26, Jack. And I'm not very good with jersey numbers, so. Ryan Suter. He seems pretty old, right? So Johansson's not a defenseman, I don't think. Lindell. We got a Lindell, a Barry. Morrissey's Canadian, so can't be him. Could be Barry or Suter. No, Barry's Canadian, right? Okay, let's go Lindell and Suter. Let's just see what happens. Thing is, I don't know jersey numbers, so. Oh, this is good, though. We know he's older than 29, even though I wasted another Finnish guess, and I got the jersey. Oh, okay, so we know that the jersey number is 21 or 22, and we know he's not Canadian or Finnish, and we know that he's older than 29, so we're actually getting there. We're actually getting there. Older than 29. So I guess Ryan Suter does count because he's U.S. Oh, no, but I just picked Dallas. Okay. Well, this is weird. So don't worry. I'm not wasting guesses. He's not Canadian, Finnish, or U.S. So there's now we're down to like Russian and Sweden. Barry, it can't be Barry. What nationality is Roman Josi? Isn't Josi Finnish? And Yossi's a jersey. You guys who know jersey numbers, let me know. Zaitsev is Russian. What number does Zaitsev wear? Yossi is Swiss. Okay, I got a couple for Zaitsev. Let's go with that. Oh, that is hair. That's not his ears. Very good. Nikita Zaitsev, Chicago Blackhawks now. 32 years old, Russian, jersey number 22. Very good, Justin. Very good. Who else said it? Jack Maloney. Sorry, Gerald. I was a little late in showing the picture. Very good, you guys. That was good. So let's go to Worldle now. No, Worldle's the one that doesn't work. No, Worldle does work. So Justin, I will give you first dibs on a 6-letter hockey name, Justin. A 6-letter hockey name. Is just Shen. We got an H and we got an N. So not bad. So I'll take the next name that has an H and an N in it. And an H and an N in it. Oh, I kind of want to do Heinen, but no, there's no N there. Heiskanen doesn't work. It's only 6 letters, you guys. Yeah, Heinen is what I thought too, Taylor, but then there's a N at the end, which what doesn't work as well. Oh, Heronic does work. Oh, no, it doesn't because there's no E. There's no E. Hansel. Hansel works. Hansel works because it's the right answer. Very good. Wow. Who was that? Who was that? That was Isaac. Very good. Martin Hansel. Yeah, he was like, he would injure the Canucks every time he played them. Okay, Eli, nice job. You get the first Worldle guess. So Isaac will give you, hey, Hockey Mick, Eli, hype indeed. You get the first guess, Isaac, but I need it in like the next 10 seconds. You're playing Worldle right now? Oh, oh no, then we can't then you can't guess then. Okay, you better not be cheating here. All right, no problem. All right, now I'll take from anyone. Another word that has an N and an O, but not in those two spots. Piano, that's not a bad opening word. It's got 3 vowels. I don't like the use of the P, but that's okay. It's not bad. Obviously, I like pianos. Onset does work, Taylor. Ooh, nice. What a beautiful, beautiful guess. So we know it's an O here. There's an E, there's a T, and an N. Often. Does that work? T's over here, E's there. These games are too easy. These games are way too easy. Good. That allows us almost 20 minutes for Worldle. So there's no way that we are going to get caught. Correct? There's no way. Okay, friends. What country is this? You know that my theory or my philosophy in playing this game is that I need at least 2 people to say the same country. So what country is this? We got a Philippines. We got a Georgia. No, I'm not going to click on those no risk crypto investments guaranteed ads. We have Cyprus. We have Azerbaijan. We have another Philippines, although I'm not going to guess it, even though we have 2 Philippines, because I know it's not the Philippines. We have Saudi Arabia. I'm looking for my first double up. Anyone else? There's 66 of you in here. I need more guesses. Now we got to Panama. Still no double ups. Fangirl is going with what definitely she's going with what they're not. This is my second one for Georgia, so we're going Georgia. What? Nice job. Okay. Very good. We got Georgia. Let's go. What are the 4 neighboring countries of Georgia? Oh, that looks like a buffalo or something. So we got a Colombia, Russia, Turkey, Azerbaijan, Armenia, Russia. Yeah, Aiden, that game was good. Okay, we got Russia, guys. No more Russia. Azerbaijan, Armenia, Turkey. We got another one for Turkey. Turkey's, huh? Oh, is there no country called Turkey anymore? Well, I'm not very smart. We got Saudi Arabia. No, you guys, Turkey doesn't work apparently. Are they called this thing? Oh, shoot. Sorry, I just wasted a guess. uh, we got Ukraine. We got Armenia. That's the second one I've seen for Azure for this one. Very good. Very good. We need two more. I saw someone say Armenia. Oh, very good. And is it the Turkey that I spelt wrong? Oh, this is this one. Oh, yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good. Sorry. Turkmenistan, Azerbaijan. Azerbaijan. I gotta learn how to say that. What is the capital of Georgia? It's not Atlanta, right? I think that's the wrong place I'm thinking of. So it's not Atlanta. What is the capital of Gerald just said Horvat. Gerald, I think you're a couple minutes behind on the screen, on the stream, because we are playing a map game right now. Of course, Gerald won't hear me say this because he's behind on the stream. How do you guys know of Tbilisi? Tbilisi. Tbilisi. I'm guessing the T is silent. But Tbilisi is right. I'm probably just completely... Oh, you are late. I'm probably just completely butchering all these names. This is going to be the worst read. You know, I go for the perfect read. It's not going to be perfect today. What's the flag for Georgia? Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 5. We got 5. We got 5. 3 5s is enough for me. The language of Georgia. Is there a Georgian? Oh, should I try it or not? Or is this a bad guess? Should I try Georgian? Georgian and Russian? Let's live a little. Oh, yeah. Let's try Russian. Oh, shoot. Sorry. Okay. What else? So it's not It's not Russian. We got Georgian. Uh-oh. Look at that second one. A dang me. Not a dang you. It's a dang me. Look at the third one. Afar. It's not close. It's afar. Anyway, I'll stop now. What do we got? Mongolian, Armenian, German, Turkish, Latvian, Biberian, German, English, Russian, Turkish. Oh, we got a lot of options here. Georgian, Bushian. We got Biberian, Georgian, Bushian, Kartvilian. All right, guys, I need some serious answers here. I think really we're just guessing here, right? Civilian, English, or Turkish? Let's go Turkish. I have a good feeling about this. Oh, no, I have a horrible feeling. All right, we're going to go English. Oh, it's Azerbaijani. I don't think anyone guessed Azerbaijani as the language. So no one can get mad at me for not taking their guess. Well, the first one we got wrong. How do you say my name is in Georgian and Azerbaijani? Is it this? Is it Numanomi, which we've seen a few times? Is it Menem Adam? Is it this? Is it Igama Lamigu? Or is it this? This is going to be hard. This is going to be hard. Flick a Slim Shady. I messed it up. That was funny. Yeah, I'm not making fun of language. I just like how am I supposed to pronounce this? 3 of these? It's the second this. The second this is here. Oh, I'm going with this. Oh, I got one of the right. Oh, I should have known that. Oh no, this is wrong. This is on this side. So this is Georgian. So I got this correct, but this should be over here. This one. It looks like Haidu Lukames. And then Menyem Adam. I should have known that that was Azerbaijani. Canuck Stanley Cup. Canuck Stanley Cup is hello in Azerbaijan. Oh my gosh. You guys are hilarious. Okay, we gotta get going. We gotta finish this next 10 minutes. Okay, so now we now we go to the polls. Population. Is it A? Is it B? Is it C? Or is it D? You have 30 seconds to vote. Population, use the chat function. The vote. Sorry, use the vote. Start again. Use the poll in the chat. Put it in Google Translate and see how it's correctly pronounced. Which one, Kelly? Which one? Canuck Stanley Cup? What's the population of Georgia? Is it 1 to 3 million? Is it 3 to 6 million? Is it 6 to 10 million? Is it 10 to 20 million? You have 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are ending the poll, and in the poll says, oh, it's a tie. So I get to guess. It's 34%, 34% B and C. I think there's more people than we think. Oh, sorry, guys. 50-50 chance, and I got it wrong. Next poll. And here we go. This is where I try and use hockey player names for every single answer. So vote in the poll in the chat right now. What is the currency of Georgia? Is it Larionov? Igor Larionov? Larionov? Is it Frank Caprice? Old goaltender. All you old timers will know Frank Caprice. So is it A, Igor Larionov? Is it B, Frank Caprice? Is it C, Dram? Give me a hockey player name who's, yeah, there we go, Erwin Larionov. Give me one. And D, Simone. Yeah, some money. Simone, Moni, Dramseidel. Oh yeah, that's right. I should have known that. And then Frank Verchano, that's good. What's one for Simone? Moni. Simonihan. Sean Monahan. That's bad. I'm hurting here. Okay, let's end the poll now. Let's see how we did. And you guys said 36% of you saying it is Dramseidel. And we got that one wrong too. Oh, Sergei Simoni. Okay, we're kind of hit a rough patch here. Now we have the most populated cities. Remember, I'm not putting them up there. This isn't my guess. I'm just putting these up here so we can see them. No particular order aside from the top one. So give me your, type in like the first initial. So I'm showing you TRBK, right? TRBK. But give me, if we think Tbilisi is the most populated city, then that's T, even though it's a silent T, I think. What about the other three? Give me the other three. Is it RBK? Is it RKB? Is it BKR? Is it BRK? Is it KPR? Is it KRB? Those are badass names. Okay, so we have a TBKR, a TRKB, another TBKR, TBKR. I've seen that twice. We're gonna try it. Oh, it is TBRK. And no one got that. Of course, Zamboni's fixed the ice. Very good. That's good. Zian, that's very good. Okay, we hit a bit of a rough spot. Finally, last poll. Again, vote in the poll. The question is size. Is it A? Is it B? Is it C? Is it D? Vote in the poll. You got 20 seconds. Is the size of Georgia less than 60,000 square kilometers, between 60 and 120,000 square kilometers, between 120 and 180,000 square kilometers, or over 180,000 square kilometers? Yeah, Eric, 2K difference. I know they don't really give us much to work with, do they? 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. According to the poll, 46% of you are saying B. Yeah, we got one right. Oh, Georgia most commonly refers to Georgia, a country in the Caucasus region of southeastern Europe and West Asia. Georgia, a state in the southeast United States. Huh? I don't think that's right. Georgia most commonly refers to Georgia, a country in the... Oh, it's giving me two options. But this has nothing to do with the country that we just... refers to a country in the Caucasus region of southeastern Europe and West Asia, Georgia, or a state in the southeast United States. Okay, so not our finest showing tonight. Hurdle was fine. Gordle was fine. Worldle was fine. Worldle, we started off really well and then kind of fizzled out at the end. Love this. I'm going to have Georgia on my mind. Absolutely. Stock Wikipedia disambiguation. Yes, the dreaded SWD. Indeed, Irwin. That was pretty good. That was fun. That was fun. You guys are once again proven not only are you the best Canucks community on YouTube, but also the smartest as well. We're at 40 minutes, my friends. Roberto, I'm going to look this up for next time. I'm not going to play it now, but maybe I can add it to the slate, but I won't be doing it tonight. Got my peaches out in Georgia. Yeah, that's it, Adrian. Very good. I will look up the GeoGuessr, though, for next time, Roberto, I promise. And then maybe that is something that we will GeoGuessr. Let's explore the world. How long does it take? Okay, for next Monday, we are going to start with GeoGuessr. I promise, Roberto Luongo. So we will start with GeoGuessr next time. They got Pittsburgh tomorrow, Wuhan. Ray Charles, and listen to Georgia. Georgia on my mind, exactly. It's pretty fast. Okay, yeah, we will play it. I promise we will play it first next week for sure. Friends, thank you. Will you be the one to ensure that I do not get skunked? I'm not begging for donation, but let's just see in the next 2 minutes if something comes in so we avoid the skunkage, which is okay. I don't do this for the money. Someone said something really nice that I wanted to. Oh, is it Cien or love your late night pods? Perfect pre-dinner entertainment. And what's Oz? Is that Australia or Austria? Cien, I'm probably A, butchered your name, and B, butchered your country. Let me know where you're watching from. I really, really appreciate you watching from wherever you are. So thank you to everyone for watching, moderators, for keeping this a safe and respectful place. Okay, Ian. Huh? K Ian? K Ian? K Ian? Wait, that doesn't sound right. Is that how you say your name? K Ian? Australia. Okay, I can say the Australia part right. Yes. Thank you for watching from Australia. But you pronounce it Kian. Oh, Kian. Not Cien. Kian. Thank you. Thank you, Roberto. Kian. Aussie. Oi. And Fangirl. Make sure that we do not get skunked tonight. So we got to give Fangirl some love with a big old goal horn. So let's do that before we end tonight. Yeah. Thank you, Fangirl, for the super sticker as I look at Troy Bolton and whatever the girl's name is from High School Musical. And let's give Fangirl some love in the chat for sure. Now it is officially Canucks game day, so you can go to McDonald's and get a cheap Big Mac. Not that I've done that before, but thank you, Fangirl. And yeah, we can say it's indeed game night. So I'll see you in 11 hours for sure. Moderators, thank you. Legendary Lucas Gates, legendary Carol Bovlander, legendary Andrew Chang, Hall of Fame and franchise members, thank you. And to everyone else, I almost did my intro. Thank you for watching, for subscribing, and for liking the video. Thank you, Fangirl, for the late donation. I appreciate you. And we broke the shutout. Exactly, Kelly. And for everyone else, really appreciate you being here. Lots of fun tonight. A bit of Canucks talk, but mostly games. That's what we do on a Monday night. So if you didn't get enough Canucks talk, make sure you watch Canucks After Dark starting at 10 p.m. on Monday nights. Reminder that I'm back tomorrow with a post game between Vancouver, breaking down the Vancouver Canucks Pittsburgh Penguins game. You want Canucks tickets? Email me, canuckclay@gmail.com. Thank you to my sponsors, Van City Experts Real Estate, Perform and Transform, Personal Training, Weight Loss. And on your way out, you can subscribe. You can like the video. You can leave a donation. You can buy membership. You can upgrade your membership. You can gift a membership. And you can use a monthly membership message. But until tomorrow night, exactly 11 hours from now, stay safe. Stay healthy. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other. Did I tell you about the time that I was pulled over by a police officer, and he looked at my license and he said, "Hey, you're supposed to be wearing glasses." And I said, "I have contacts." And he says, "I don't care who you know." Adrian, 5-1 Vancouver. God bless. And go Canucks go. Booyah.